Good morning, everyone. My name is Pat Jersick. I'm the county supervisor in this area. We're here to proudly open the next dog exercise area for Milwaukee County Parks. I got a call from my daughter this morning who's here with her dog, and she said, "Mom, don't make it a long speech. The dogs don't want to hear what you have to say." And my response is, people usually don't either. But we do need to thank a few people before we officially open the dog park. First of all, I do want to thank Supervisor Marina Dmitrievich, who represents Bayview. This money was originally kind of keyed for Bayview, and when we were not able to find a satisfactory site, we started to look at Warnimont. But really talking about Warnimont dog exercise area as a dog area for the entire South Shore, and I think that's the way people will see it. I would like to recognize a few folks that are here this morning. I'd like to first of all thank Representative Christine Sinicki for being here. Chris? Woo! Chris represents this area at the state level, representative, and also we have Senator Jeff Claley, who's the senator for this area. Thank you, Chris and Jeff, for being here. I'd like to next ask Sue Black to come up and say a few words. Sue Black is the director of the parks. She's a little sensitive about how you introduce her, so I'm only going to say one thing. Sue, this area is going to the dogs, and we thank you.
Yeah, I just couldn't be happier, you know, to show up this morning and see everybody and to see the dogs. There was, who's got the yellow truck that had the dogs with the head sticking out the window? I'm like, isn't that the picture? I mean, there's going to be so many good times for the dogs and for people in this park. I just couldn't be happier. I just want to explain real quick, the site here, you're only on a little bit of the park. And yes, this is the small dog area, but we wanted, this was the old tennis court and it had to go anyway, and it was actually Jim Keegan and my staff that decided to keep the hard surface, so I think that was a good choice. But what we did is we put the open areas kind of in the middle of the park, so when you go out and check out the trails, those are kind of the gathering areas with the grass on them. When we had the heavy rain, the grass and the hydro seed it just washed away. So those areas are going to be fenced off until the grass actually takes, but I didn't want to wait to open up the park for that. So you can get on all the wood chip trails, which are going to be absolutely fantastic. You know, so many dog parks are just out in the open, and then we have a wooded area back here. I just think it's going to be fantastic. So can we give the park staff a big round of applause? Everybody that worked on it. I have the best team. I don't want to name them all, but obviously they all have the shirts on, and everybody has their role. And I couldn't be more proud, and I'm so happy for the community. And thank you guys for all showing up for this. This is really a big day. I love it.
Thank you, Sue. We do have Supervisor Marina Dmitrievich, so I would like to ask Marina to say a few words next, because this is the South Shore Dog Park.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, Pat. I'm Marina. I'm from Bayview, not too far from here. I'm a county supervisor in that neighborhood, and I'm just so happy to be here. And what Pat said is this truly is the South Shore dog park. So I'm looking to have all of our communities united and have a good time here on the South Shore. And speaking for Bayview, we're so happy to be your neighbors here, and you'll see us here at this dog park as well, or dog exercise area as well. So thank you, and congratulations. Bye.
Thanks, Marina. We have the Mayor of Cudahy here, who is, I think, very pleased to have the dog park, and I'm going to ask the mayor to say a few words, and if there's anyone else from the city of Cudahy, please let us know. Where's Mayor? Here we go, Mayor Tony Day.
Well, welcome to this great site for the use of our citizens and our dogs in the neighborhood. I think it's going to be enjoyable to see everybody enthusiastic about it. I know it was really excited when we heard that it was coming down, and we think it's a real good fit for the site here in the park. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. Next, I'd like to introduce the Cudahy Police Chief, Tom Pellett. One of the things I did before we actually agreed to do this dog park was talk to the city officials and the police chief, and I know he's going to be very positive this morning, but this area was a constant problem for the city of Cudahy. And one way to really improve an area is to bring the public. So I think the police chief and I are very happy that this dog park is going to do that. And let's please give a round of applause to Chief Pellet.
Thank you, Supervisor Milwaukee County has a wonderful park system. The parks at Cudahy are just phenomenal all along the lakefront. We have a great golf course. And then there was this area. This area was somewhat secluded, not easily accessible, and problematic. This is a great example of crime prevention through environmental design. Supervisor Jerzyk hit the nail on the head when she said that bringing the public to a place like this is really a good way to clean it up. And this is just another gem in the city of Cudahy through the Milwaukee Park system, and we're very happy to have it. Thank you to everybody involved in this, and many happy years to come with this. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief Pellet. Along with the Cudahy Police Force, we also have the sheriff responding to this area. This is Milwaukee County Park, and the jurisdiction of the parks is the Sheriff's Department. I'm proud to introduce Sheriff David Clark. Thank you for coming, and I'd like to hear a few words from you, Sheriff.
Thank you, Supervisor. Good morning. As many of you may know, I'm a canine lover. I own a dog myself. Grew up with dogs, with great companions, trained them. Most of the dogs I have are obedience trained. I have an obedience champion. I put down about a year ago, but I got a 3-year-old now I'm working on. So I have a long relationship and history with our canine friends, and everybody here, I think, gets that. Special relationship that exists between canines and humans is unbelievable. The supervisor mentioned that the dogs didn't want to hear much about what she had to say, but everybody here knows dogs are good listeners. Just sit there for hours and listen to your problems, and they're kind of therapeutic. Our public spaces in Milwaukee County are important, and I like the flexible use that this one here is receiving for the dog park. Everybody here knows that there's an etiquette to having your dogs out in public. That's important. And it's often said about dog parks that really a dog park is where dogs take their owners out to socialize while they get to do their thing with their canine friends. So we're committed to this park, as we are to every park in Milwaukee County, making it safe. And as was mentioned, what makes an area safe is not having a lot of law enforcement around, but what makes an area safe is having law-abiding people around, because that's what the perpetrators of disorder and the criminals don't like. Too many witnesses, too many onlookers, and they move on to other areas. So this is a great asset, not only to this area here, but to the park system. I hope you enjoy it. This thing will grow, and please enjoy your day. And I have one little short plug. You're into dog walking tomorrow. I'll be leading a dog walk at Shorewood High School, and it's the Gilda's Club. It's an organization that helps people recovering from cancer. It's a fundraising event. I'm going to come on out. You can meet my dog then. My dog Zukas will be leading the walk, and so I look forward to seeing you some of there as well. Thanks a lot and have a good day.
Thank you, Sheriff Clark.